How's everybody doing? We're gonna be doing some Please Be Happy today. You know, the one with the cute Foxgirl and the cute vampire librarian and the cute the cute British the cute British vampire librarian and the cute New Zealand barista. We're going to play that, and it's got like lots of tragedy of long life kind of stuff in it. We're going to be playing that one. Welcome, welcome, Ninja Rose VT. Welcome to the crime family. Theo, thanks so much for stopping by. Tessa, hi. I caught some of your stream earlier. I'm so glad to see you here too. This animation, I'm going to give her a shout out. It was by the amazing, she just changed her Twitch name, so Miss Dusk. Is this right? Is that the correct Miss Dusk? That is not the correct Miss Dusk. Where do I find the correct Miss Dusk? Hang on, give me a moment. I'm gonna search for the correct Miss Dusk. She is a maned wolf VTuber. Where are you, Dusk? I know I'm following you. There she is. There she is. Yes, it is. Shout out Miss _ Dusk. Go check her out. Give her a follow. She was last playing Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door. Yes, overwhelming gay. But she is the wonderful, wonderful maned wolf artist who drew my super stylish opening screen. Okay, crime family. I've wasted way too much time bullshitting and getting stuff, so let's get straight into it. Please be happy, or else. That is a threat. Please be happy, or else. Also, one of my goals is to get drunk on stream, and I'm already 2 bottles in before I've even started. Paper mache
Please
mustache.
be happy.
Afternoon, Gigi. Paper mache mustache man. The millennia entrance.
Oh, you didn't finish this one.
Must have been here. This was the most recent one. That... Oh, they're in the fish market. The grand entrance of the Oh, no, they were in the fish market. Grand entrance of the Botanic Gardens is pretty impressive, decorated with flowers and trees and more. It's even closer to the wilds I remember than Mount Victoria's forests are.
Of course, last time I was rather distracted by the circumstances.
Is that why you want to come back?
Yes, this time. I intend to enjoy it to its fullest.
Oh yeah, because Miho was upset because she found out that, Jong-een, the person who, like, her human friend from thousands and thousands of years ago is likely dead. After meeting up with Aspen at the Bell House, we took a bus to get here. It dropped us off at the same gate that Juliet and I arrived at last time. Hand in hand, like always, we drift like bumblebees from flower patch to flower patch. Aspen stops to admire the plants, and I admire Aspen. Me with Lexi. That's like I took Lexi to the Botanic Gardens, and that was exactly what happened. Getting that email really seems to have cheered her up. There's a bounce in every step we take together.
What kind of flowers are those?
I have no idea. They're pretty though, aren't they?
Yeah. They're lilies, which mean beauty in Japanese. It's the lesbian flower.
They sure are.
No, wait, Aspen would know what lilies are. She's very well educated. Like a flower? When I saw Aspen for the first time all those months ago, I thought she was pretty. But the colorful petals at our feet can't actually compare to her. That rainy day in the library, she didn't even know I was there. I never could have imagined how our lives would intertwine from now on. I literally met Lexi, and everything about my life changed for the better entirely because I smelled popcorn coming from the queer arcade bar and was like, ooh, I want some popcorn. So yeah, go to the library, go get popcorn in a queer arcade bar or whatever. Maybe your life will change for the better too. I mean, if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. Which if you're not, respect. But it's everything we've been through since then. All the things I've come to learn and know about her that make her. Yo, for real the same. I really don't think about my first meeting with Lexi all that much compared to all the wonderful time I've spent with her. Popcorn Tamsky. Tamsky? It's La Lily Field. I'm gonna go get more boobs. I'll be right back. But yeah, I don't actually think about my first meeting with Lexi all that often. What dwells in my mind much more heavily was all the days we've spent as a couple, like going to see the musical Chess, traveling to another state to do it, or we're going jet skiing together, and and the jet ski was like murder on my butt and my pussy, but Lexi had fun, but she felt it the next day, and like going swimming together. And I took her to the Botanic Gardens once too, and that was really fun. Anyway, I'm gonna get boobs. We both talked about that day, and everything after a lot. Still, I don't get tired of thinking or hearing it. Every day just makes me appreciate her. Yo, Matt, this is really what being in love feels like. Goddamn, Lexi's gonna get fucking cuddle attacked again after this stream. I already want to do it. I already just want to like tackle, hug her, and just squeeze and nuzzle for eternity. This is what this game does to me. Turning away from the flowers, Aspen sees me looking at her and tilts her head. Aru? Aru?
What are you smiling about all of a sudden?
You're cute.
You!
Miho really is just me. Earning myself a kiss on the cheek, we resume our journey through the gardens. The winding road takes us past more flowers, through forests, and across ponds. Everywhere you look, there's something new to see. For the most part, I let Aspen lead us, content to see whatever she wants to see. Even when that means standing around for a couple minutes while she reads the tiny words on the big signs. Neo is still working on reading. She's learning to read. You'd think that after 1,000 years old, after like millennia, an immortal, magical fox woman would have learned to read by now, but she did not. She had to be taught by Julia and Aspen. Anyway, I'm the sun begins to set, our walk gradually getting darker, but neither of us are in a rush to leave. When we round another corner, we reach a new area of the park that we haven't seen before. A small river runs along the path, and on one side is a large embankment. Trees with long, saggy branches run along the top, making a curtain along a lot of it. Some of the branches glisten with water, and some sparkle with something else. I point to one, getting Aspen's attention.
Hey, what's that?
Oh shit, music change.
What's what?
Oh no, not music change. It was just, getting muffled by the dialogue. She follows my line of sight, and then her eyes light up when she sees me.
Oh!
We both hurry over to where there's something small and blue hangs from one of the branches, glowing like a firefly. There are silky threads hanging from the trees too. They look kind of like spider webs, but softer.
Is it a fairy?
Not quite. They're glowworms.
I don't think I've ever seen glowworms. I've seen fireflies, but not glowworms. She reaches a hand, cupping the bright orb without touching it.
Oh, worms?
I've eaten worms before. They're pretty tasty.
Yes. Look.
I look. Sure enough, there's a bug attached to the leg. Well, maybe it's the other way around.
It's almost as pretty as the flowers. Are they magical?
No, just unique. Wellington is somewhat famous for them, in fact. They should be more nearby. Shall we look for them?
I've seen plenty of fireflies, but I've never seen any glowworms. I wonder what glow. Oh, they're like little. They're very firefly-esque. Oh, they are. Holy shit, they are blue.
Sure. Let's go.
We follow the embankment, peering among the trees and dirt for another glimpse of light. There are other people around, inspecting the same areas we are. We spot a couple isolated bugs, all alone like the first one we encountered, but for a while that seems to be it. However, as night begins to set in, and the sun disappears behind the hills, that starts to change. Before our eyes, lights gradually appear as more and more glowworms take their places, like candles being lit in the dark. And as the sun sets, Neri takes off her top because her bra is starting to hurt. Ah! I'm tangled. Help, Chad! I'm tangled. My top is tangled in my headphone cord. My headphone cord is tangled in my fucking spaghetti strap. Oh my god. I can't get out. Okay, come on. Get off my headset. Oh, this is a disaster. Don't clip this. Do not clip this. Why the hell would, fuck. It's not like you... Okay, there is an actual war going on to untangle my top. It is just... Here, this will be easier with my bra. Best viewers on... Fragger, are you a bot? If you are a bot, Fragger, then... Like, why the hell... Oh my god. Okay, let's me actually see how this got fucking tangled so I can get it out of here. Okay, so this... Oh my god. I don't understand how this happened. I'm actually fighting for my life here to get this top untangled. Okay, almost there. I can do it. I can do this. I'm so close. I'm so close to freeing my top from my headphone cable. I'm so close. This is a dramatic build-up that we've all been waiting for. Freedom! God, that was the most fucking... Oh, no. Oh, fuck! It's fucking tangled again. God fucking damn it! Okay, now it's free. Whew! I'm spinning the top over my head like a fucking flag of victory. The blue-green webbing almost seems to hover in mid-air at parts since we can't see the trees themselves as easily. Finally, we come to a part of the ridge that brings us both to a halt. Whoa. A big willow tree droops down, making a web of its own branches that even reaches the other trees. Is there music here? I can't hear any sound. Let me see if I can... let me see if I can... yeah, I cannot hear sound. Did my headphones get disconnected? I said don't clip it, LRB. I said don't. I said don't clip it. I said don't clip it. Why must you do this to me, LRB? Why? Okay, let's get back to the beautiful, beautiful. Look at Aspen and Miho. Aspen's like, and Miho's like, oh. Glowworms hang from them like holiday lights. There are more here than we saw on the way combined. Okay, yeah, I need to see whether or not my headphones are still working. Are they muted? Hang on, let me just, not my head... Okay, so I am getting sound from my headphones. Is there just no music in this part, or... Okay. When we first arrived at the gardens, Aspen remarked at how gorgeous it was. Now she's speechless. She takes a step forward and then another, drawn like a moth to a flame. That is such a cliche line. There's the music. I stay at her side, impressed by the glowworms, but unable to take my eyes off Aspen again. Yeah, I feel you, Miho. I feel the exact same way. Hey, glowworms, you're pretty and all, but you can't beat my fucking girlfriend. Nothing can beat, my fucking girlfriend in terms of how beautiful. No, nothing is beating my girlfriend as a beauty contest. You hear me, Lexi? Nothing is beating you in a beauty contest. I'm gonna go get booze. Fuck. Shit. So, in the other room, by the way, Lexi's wearing a VR headset, and she is playing a game called, like, Dominatrix or Miss Dominatrix or something. What was the name of it? Dominatrix VR game? dominatrix simulator? Was it that? Was it dominatrix simulator? That sounds like something she would like. She's a big, flustery bottom after all. All right, bottle opener, there we go. As I now destroy my liver. God, they're so cute. Her eyes wide and mouth agape. She's the most easy to read person I've ever met. The simple way she always wears her awe on her face and her heart on her sleeve, even when she tries to hide her feelings. To me, that's another thing I love about her. I've already seen it happen a few times. Aspen always tries to have the perfect words. Finds herself at a loss for them so often. Everything she feels so much. As scary as that may have seemed at one time, we became friends and more than friends. And it's something I've come to admire. Oh no, LRB clipped it. Of course you fucking clipped it, LRB. God damn it. I'm never gonna live it down now. God fucking damn it. She says that meeting me was destiny. Or maybe that she just got lucky. I don't know anything about destiny, but I know the second part is true, or at least only half true. I'm the lucky one.
Hey, Aspen?
Sudden surprise attack! Mwah! Mwah! Still entranced, she turns her head to face me, and I lean forward to kiss her. I'm used to not having the right words, or any words at all, so I hope I can say everything I want to. Her eyes flutter shut behind her glasses. She smells faintly of coffee and flour. Her lips taste like love. I hope she knows just how much she's made my life better, just by existing, just by being her. Oh my God, every time you're talking about Aspen, you're echoing my feelings, how I feel about Lexi. God, this game makes me so mushy. Yeah, I did a scream. I did a kiss. I couldn't. We part, but just barely. Foreheads together. She smiles. The light in her eyes brighter than the one around us. This is so cute. This game got was really, really sad, but now it's so cute.
What was that for? Not that I mind, of course.
Just because. I was thinking about how lucky I am to be able to do that.
I'm hearing Lexi playing Dominatrix Simulator in the other room. She's also screaming.
I see. In that case...
She kisses me again.
Just because?
How's my kissy voice acting? Really just me kissing the back of my hand for dramatic effect. But I don't know, I'm drunk.
Because I love you. And so you'll keep doing that?
That's the easiest promise I've ever made.
Eventually, we walk away, letting some of the other searchers. Well, I would, but the bottom's hiding. Well, yeah, it's been a long time since Lexi has screamed. She's been writing a lot of zines, though. thing about what she's playing, Dominatrix Simulator, I don't think that's an okay game to stream. Eventually, walk away, letting some of the other searchers enjoy that spot. We follow the winding path through the garden some more, taking our time and stopping to admire anything that catches our eyes. There are plenty of those, not just flowers and trees, but the lamp-lit pathways and streams, too. At the end, we leave from the gate we entered through, taking a shuttle back into town. I walk with Aspen to her apartment before we part ways for the night. Holding hands outside her door, she gives me one last kiss. Whoa! Oh, welcome, Raiders! Mama and Media, welcome, welcome! Let me give you a shout out, Mama. Everybody, how is Baldur's Gate 3? How's Baldur's Gate 3? Important question. Who are you romancing in Baldur's Gate 3, Mama M Media? Mama M Media or Mama EM Media? I'll just call you Mama. How about that? I think we talked about this before. I don't remember. I'm drunk. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are playing. Everybody in my chat, everybody in the crime family, be sure to give your follows and your love and support to Mama and Media, or else I'll fucking kneecap ya. That is a threat. Follow and love and support Mama EM Media, or else. I'm kidding. But please do give me your follows and your love and support. Anyway, how was your Baldur's Gate 3 stream, Mama EM Media? I'm very, very sad that I didn't catch it. You're doing a Dark Urge playthrough and you met your butler. Oh, that's the little gremlin-y guy with the top hat, right? I have not done a Dark Urge playthrough yet. For one, it's because I'm still playing through as my main tab of Vivi, and Dark Urge just doesn't seem to fit for Vivi. I'd like to do a resisting Dark Urge, but the thing is, I'd like to do it without Alfira dying. So I'd have to, cheese the game and knock Alfira unconscious so she doesn't show up in my game. Who are you romancing, Mama EM? Ugh. Also, you missed it. I was trying to take my top off, and it got tangled in my headphone cable, and it was... I have been in heists. I've been in switchblade fights that were less brutal and dramatic than me trying to free myself and my top from my headphone cable. It was brutal. Just read your message. What message was that? I'm drunk. Oh! Lexi picks up a toy car and starts rolling it back and forth across my tit while going, vroom, vroom. And I'm like, what are you doing? And Lexi says, you said you wanted to use toys because she thinks she's so fucking funny. I'm not making that up, too. That actually fucking happened. She actually did that, the absolute mad woman. I'm gonna marry this fucking woman. I am going to marry this adorable fucking shark. Just you fucking wait. Okay, let's get back to the game.
It was your idea to go there. So, thank you.
It was only perfect because we were together, though. Just take the compliment, silly.
No, you're perfect. 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 No, you're... This is literally what being in a lesbian relationship is like. Just one-to-one Spot on. It is exactly like this.
Fine, fine.
Wow, Mio, you've got a lot less backbone than I do. I would have said to Aspen, no, it was only perfect because I was with you, because you're perfect. Smiling, Aspen steps forward and hugs me, enveloping me in that coffee and flower scent. Hold on, Lexi's shouting a lot from the other room, presumably about... Okay, I'm gonna listen to Lexi's shouts and try and relay them back to you. Hey, Lexi! How is, Dominatrix Simulator? She just said, no. Oh, I just heard her scream, now I'm dead. I guess she's not playing Dominatrix Simulator right now. What are you playing? You're playing VR chat? She's playing VR chat. Says she's playing VR chat. These two fighting over the tape. Here's the thing, though. I imagine these two fighting the tape, just passing the roll back and forth. It's like, here, you go ahead. Oh, no, it's your turn this time, Miho. I insist. Oh, no, I insist. Here. Oh, no, Miho. Because they're both bottoms. And then fucking Juliet, who's like the only top of the three, comes in. It's like, you two are hopeless. Miho, here's what I want you to do. Shove her face down on the mattress and tape her mouth shut.
Well, shall I see you tomorrow then?
You shall.
Yeah. I already can't wait.
Me either. Good night, Miho.
Good night.
With a final wave, Aspen disappears into her apartment. I make my way back to the library, feeling lighter than air. Home! Look, it's got a little Miho. I guess that's where it wants us to go. I've only been home for a little bit when I decide to step out into the night again. My last encounter with Silver didn't go so well, but it hasn't made me any less determined to talk to her. It's not just because of my magic and what she might be able to tell me about it. It's also because I want to help her. I know I can't just tell her that outright. But every passing day that I spend with Aspen or with Juliet makes me more confident in my decision to stay around Wellington. Well, I don't expect things to go exactly the same way for Silver as they did for me. I hope that maybe someday she'll want to change too. Okay, we're going down, chasing perhaps the most dangerous person in all of Wellington. Making my way to Mount Victoria doesn't take very long. Just like last time, I change forms and search for Silver's scent, locking on it and following it through the forest. I eventually find her in her two-legged form, sitting on a log with her back to me. For some reason, I'm surprised. I just assumed she spent most of her time as a box. I change forms. Somehow, I don't think she's noticing it. Not sure if I should call out to get her attention or what. I don't think she'd like being surprised. There probably isn't any chance she'd be excited to see me regardless. Taking a step, I have my decision made formed and snap a branch under my foot gives me a grin.
Damn it.
Soon enough, when Silver spins around, her eyes go from shock to annoyance when she sees me. empty hands to show I'm not a trick.
Stupid dog. Learn to obey when you're given a command. I told you not to come back here.
Who is Silver's voice actress? She sounds familiar. Who is Silver's voice actress? Is it here? Is that... Am I crazy here, or... Silver voice actress, please be happy. Who is that? Is that who I think it is? Natalie Van Sistine, Jill Harris, Bradley Garrett, Shara Kirby, Daisy Guevara, Jun Yoon, Molly Zahn, Gato Vu, Anna Chloe Mori is Aspen, Angel Haven Ray is Pippa, Sean Santiera, oh no, that's the director. Who voices Silver then? Her voice sounds so familiar.
Oops. Guess I must not have heard that part.
I didn't bother to make a plan for how to convince her to talk to me. Since she has a tendency to make her own plans, I tried. She snorts in derision and transforms as she turns back away. In a flash, she's taken off.
Not this time.
I change forms and run after her. Yeah, I could see that, LRB. She probably has some serious grief issues. She's tricky. Not just fast, she also darts back and forth, weaving around trees as she tries to get away. I don't let her, instead keeping her in my sights, even though she manages to stay ahead. The forested area isn't very big, but she backtracks so much that it feels huge. Pulling out all her tricks to lose me. I could see Silver as having a very Nimona-like backstory if you've ever seen Nimona, chat. If we were in our other forms, I'm sure she'd be shouting taunts or obscenities. Instead, it's gravely silent, other than the soft sound of our paws on the leaves and moss, and our weird fox noises. Something like a cross between a hamster and a demon. That's what the fox say. Silver eventually gives up on trying to confuse me and instead puts on a burst of speed, pulling farther and farther away from me. By the way, have y'all seen... We still need to all watch Nimona. Yeah, y'all have got to see Nimona. I also really want to see I Saw the TV Glow. Lexi's already seen it, but I want her to take me to the theater so I can see it. Why is she so damn determined to run away? And why am I so damn determined to catch her? The first part isn't tough to answer, because running away is easy. I understand, because until recently, that was exactly what I would have done too. But the second part, that's harder to say. I push myself as well, trying to run faster like Silver. It's hard though, and my legs are already aching. I have to start relying on my ears and nose, and not just eyes, to track her. Suddenly I see her again, not that far out of reach. When she spots me, I can see her try to dash again. Only this time, she doesn't seem to be able to pull it off either. That's when I notice her limp. Subtle. Enough that I can only tell when I'm closer up to her like this. One of her back legs is definitely giving her trouble. It's starting to slow her down. up around and stop and then change to almost collapsing backwards onto the ground. My lungs feel like they're on fire, but I stay on my feet. Silver doesn't move, her back still to me, even as I see her chest when she catches her breath. Hi, babe. Why do you insist on spanking me on stream? Also, hey, Lexi's got her tits out, too. It is fucking hot in here. It is a fucking sauna in this goddamn apartment. Yes. This is the wholesome Yuri VN I mentioned. Oh, you're just grabbing a charger. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, go charge. Yeah, Bubba Lover. This is... I think I've played a lot of... Oh, you have? I don't... I know I mentioned a Yuri... I've played a lot of wholesome Yuri VMs, I think. There was this... No! The one I mentioned before in Miles's general chat was Perfect Gold. Which is the one about the alchemists. The lesbian alchemists, like the prim and proper one from like the noble family, and like the spunky one. She clenches a fist, illuminated by the light from her.
Why? Why won't you leave me alone?
Am I crazy? Or does she sound like Auro Crony? Am I crazy, or does she sound like Auro Crony?
I've told you to stay away. Aren't dogs supposed to be good at listening?
I'm not a dog. I'm a fox. Bitch. I ignore her. I couldn't give her an answer she'd accept anyway.
Why are you limping? Did you hurt your leg?
You cast... Lexi casts testicular torsion. How drunk are you, Lexi? Testicular torsion. You saw it? Wait, stop. Lexi? Can you come here and say that into my microphone? Because I cannot believe what I have just heard. This is... Why? Oh my god.
There was a kid playing as an avatar that was just a PNG of... edited PNG of an image of a bird with balls.
How old was this child?
Sounded like he had to at least be in middle school.
So
I thought it was funny.
In other words, to exactly the age for that kind of humor, but also way too young.
It's exactly the age for that. But yeah, it wasn't like sexual. It was
Just balls, 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 balls. Just a bird with giant balls. Tiny little bird with giant balls. Silence. Not that I was expecting an answer myself. Then slowly her fingers uncurled.
No, someone else did. Why do you care?
I cast Mend Ass Crack in response. For the first time, there's less of a sharp edge to her words. For once, it sounds like a genuine question. I genuinely think Silver's voice sounds like Auro Crony.
Because you exist, I guess. I've never met another Gumiho, but I feel like I know you. At least a little bit. We probably have more in common than you think. Or admit.
Pathetic.
I don't know if she's talking about me or not. Finally, she looks up and glares at me, staring right into my eyes. I'm not sure how I want to come across to her. Friendly, trustworthy, brave. whatever we do have in common, she is also a total mystery. Even at my most alone, I was never as wild as she is.
Fine then, I'll tell you. Listen well, dog. I won't repeat myself.
Folding her arms, Silver turns her back on me and looks up at the stars.
The forest I called home belonged to man, as all forests do in their minds. Every day, to live was to be in fear of their cruel weapons that could tear you apart before you ever saw them. All creatures of the forest are prey to sate man's hunger for violence. I learned to run, for there was no other choice but death. To hide from their stinking horses and craven hounds. Survive, yet, for all my running and for all my fear, one day, I too found myself fleeing for my life, slabbering beasts at my heels. There was a crack as one of their weapons rang out, finding its mark in my leg. Despite the pain, I kept running for as long as I could before collapsing into the bush. I knew I was going to die, and there was nothing I could do about it. Nothing but quiver and dread, useless and pathetic. I thought I would choke on the fear. Instead, as the first of the hunters arrived, sadistic pleasure in their eyes, the pain in my throat became something else. In that moment, it transformed me. I was more than a pitiful fox. I became something greater, something powerful.
Oh, shit. That was her awakening moment.
In a flash, the fear came for them instead. They screamed the same way we foxes do, in agony and terror. The pain I felt was nothing compared to the euphoria of strength. It served me greater than fear had. And it was not only my blood that nurtured the forest that day. I knew that my wounds would heal in time, but that power would never leave me. They did, and it hasn't. Never again will I suffer a human to harm me, or anyone else.
Spinning back around, her eyes shine in the moonlight.
Never again. I told you before that we are nothing alike.
She's wrong. I can see myself reflected in her harsh gaze. I could have been her so easily.
Well, what is it, dog? Have you finally learned to hold your tongue?
Something about her finally clicks. Something in her words makes sense. The way she tells me so much even as she tells me to leave. The way she keeps asking for my thoughts. She desperately wants me to respond.
I'm sorry. All of that stuff that happened to you is terrible. I can see why you hate humans so much.
Her eyes widen, then instantly narrow.
Oh, has a thought dared to enter that empty head of yours?
Yeah, I'd probably hate humans too if I'd gone through what you did. Even though I didn't, I still spent most of my life trying to avoid them, and everyone else. Everyone but one person.
I pause, waiting for her to interrupt me, but she doesn't. And that's a good sign, right?
I also got my leg hurt by humans back then. Back when I was a fox, I stepped on one of their traps and couldn't get out. I also thought I was gonna die. But instead, my person set me free. Even though they weren't my person yet. And they put a bandage on my leg and helped it get better. I'd probably still have a limp today if they hadn't.
Silver scoffs but doesn't interject.
Until I came here and met Aspen and Juliet, I thought my person was the only one worth knowing, human or not. I didn't want them to talk to me either.
LRB, I could see that going extremely well, and it's probably exactly what Silver needs. Juliet's got a knack for this kind of stuff. Juliet has been a mother before. Juliet is the responsible mama queer. Of course, Juliet also has her own needs and emotions, and you shouldn't lean on her for emotional support every time. But Juliet's one of the real ones. Juliet's got your back.
But now, I'm glad they did.
I search her face, trying to get a glimpse of what she might be thinking or feeling, but her expression is as stony as ever. I could keep going, but I'm not sure if it would be a good idea or not. I'm probably already wearing on her patience. I'm gonna save. What does this mean? You know what? I'm gonna keep going. Since she still hasn't cut me off, I decide to keep talking. Who knows when I'll have another chance.
You could try that too, you know. I could even introduce you to my friends. I haven't told them about you yet. They don't have any idea you exist, but I'm sure they'd be just as nice to you as they were to me. Not all people are bad, humans or fabled. There are good ones too. Just like there are probably good and bad Gumiho.
Sucks getting cut off. The doghouse is horrible. All I get in response is a cold stare. Well, it's not like I really expected her to say yes. At least I tried. From the way she fidgets, I can tell we're getting near the point where Silver is going to decide she's had enough and run away. Before she can do that, there's something I have to know.
Hey,
What?
I never asked before, but what's your name?
She sneers, looking glad to have a reason to be disdainful again.
I have no need for one. If I wished to be known by anyone, they wouldn't use a name.
Yeah, I used to be like that too. It's how I ended up calling myself Miho.
How clever.
Which is why I've been calling you Silver in my head, so I'll just keep doing that.
Pick something else.
Huh?
Her response is immediate. She doesn't like the name Silver. But if you don't care about names, then what's wrong with Silver? I'd been expected. This is what I was about to say. I'd been expecting a do as you wish, or I don't care what a dog thinks of me. But I didn't expect her to have an opinion on my choice. You don't like the name Silver. What aren't you telling us? What aren't you telling us? What aren't you telling us, girl? Even Silver looks a bit surprised with herself, like she answered without thinking. She quickly forces back a stoic expression.
I mean,
That's a crack in your armor. Another bottom?
do as you wish.
If you tell me something else to call you, I will.
I don't care what a dog thinks of me.
It's like you're reading from a script. Girl, that ain't who you really are. I love how Mio thought, oh, I'd expected you to say this or this, and then that's what, like... Hmm. Nose in the air, she turns away from me and transforms, bounding into the shadows like always. This time, I don't try to follow her. Okay, Silver it is then. She always has to make a show of how little she cares. It took me until tonight to understand that means she cares a lot. Tsundere! For as detached and disinterested as she tries to appear, there are still weaknesses in her armor. Once again, I didn't really learn much about myself or my magic from this visit with Silver, but still, I don't think it was a waste of time. Bratty bottom indeed. All right, I'm gonna get more booze. I bet she's related to someone in your clique or is close to them somehow. That would be quite a twist. That would be quite... Oh, that comment reminds me of something I debated telling you. What's up, Tessa? I mean, I was just thinking as I was going to get more booze that Juliet and Aspen may not. I mean, they never talked about Silver, so I don't know if they'd know them. But then again, they haven't seen Silver in at least 2 days, if not more. They don't know Silver exists, and the Gumiho's memory magic is a thing. Or maybe she doesn't have that. Oh, Tessa. Oh, Tessa. Okay, Tessa. Tessa. Would you... I'm not going to read that out loud if you don't want me to. I'm going to be polite, because that's, in many ways, that's your business, and I don't want to butt down. Would you like me to? Would you like me to? Okay, then. Here are Tessa's results from bdsmtest.org. 100% submissive, 98% voyeur, 92% slave, 91% rope bunny, 91% degradee, 88% primal, prey, 83% brat, 82% experimentalist, 82% exhibitionist, 69% pet, 64% masochist, 56% non-monogamous, 27% vanilla, 26% primal, hunter, 1% daddy, mommy, and 0% rigger, 0% age player, 0% brat tamer, 0% dominant. Oh, Tessa, You are you are a certified card carrying bottom. Not even me saying it. It's science. Science has proven it so. Oh, Tessa, you're so adorable. You're such a little cutie patootie. All right, let's continue the game. I'm still thinking about Silver and her story and about how much it has in common with mine. They both got their legs hurt and interacted with humans when their legs were hurt. Under very different circumstances, but, I mean, I'm going to be honest, Tessa, I kind of picked up that vibe from you, just from interacting with you. I mean, very different circumstances, but that's a connection. That's a very specific, concrete connection, which is their legs were injured by humans. I don't know Tessa that well, but that sounds right. It sure does, don't it? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Bottoms are coming off too. Ugh. It's so fucking hot in here, and also my pussy still hurts from electrolysis. So I just like undid my pants and tossed off that in my panties just now. You know what I think would be a great goal in life for me to work towards is like the lesbian whiskey ant. Not like the lesbian wine ant, but I mean like the rougher, more scratchy voiced, fucking, I only show up on Christmas to visit the kids, and then I just get completely fucking wasted and I throw up in the pool. But then I'll like have some like fucking cool life advice or whatever for when the kids are really in trouble that they don't get from their fucking closed-minded parents. Yeah. Yeah, I could see myself being happy at that. Fuck. What am I even talking about anymore? I don't know. I'm drunk. I only half listen as Juliet and Aspen talk about a book they've both been reading. Instead, it's nice to just watch them and enjoy being around each other. It's so easy to miss that when you're not looking for it. Of course, you can still miss out on other things. It takes me a moment to realize that Aspen is trying to get my attention.
Miho! Miho!
Earth to Miho. Shaking my head, I bring my attention back. Sorry, I was just distracted by how beautiful you are.
Earth to Miho! Anyone
I
home?
just said that.
There is now. Just stepped out for a minute, you know.
Yeah, I'm just mentally checked out. I do that all the time.
Believe me, I know. I was just asking if something had happened to your bead. It looks brighter again.
It does?
Oh man, that'd be embarrassing if Aspen noticed a change before I did. I tug my necklace away from me so I can see it. Sure enough, the glow is stronger than before. I wonder how much Silver's bead is glowing. Still not as strong as Silver's though. Oh yeah, Silver's bead is like super glowy.
I swear it wasn't like that when I went to sleep.
Maybe it changed overnight. Like your body, perhaps it needs time to process.
It's like I didn't have, it's like when you start taking progesterone and then you wake up. Like, wait a minute, I've got booba. Booba! You know, there was a children's show called Booba. And it was a fever dream. Like, seriously, look up. I mean, it's like definitely like Teletubbies, but with exercise, but with like aerobics. But look it up. The booba creatures, they're like little plush balls with foreskin necks.
Actually, I believe I learned something useful in that regard. I was able to get in touch with one of the curators from the exhibition you saw at Papa. I mentioned the painting of a Gumio and asked if he knew anything about them, and he told me a very interesting myth. It says that not only is a Gumio's bead the source of her magic, but it also requires more magic to sustain itself. Most Fable take their magic from the underworld's source, but for those who don't come from the underworld, such as Miho,
It has to come from somewhere else.
right.
Is eating human liver part of the equation somewhere, though? Because that's what I know about Kumiko. We're all quiet for a moment. We all come to what I'm sure is the same conclusion.
The memories.
Yes, I believe so. Every time someone forgets about you, I believe your bead retains that memory as a sort of power. There was a second part to the myth as well.
Hi, babe. Hi, Harrow.
Once it's accumulated enough, the Gumio can take that magic and make it her own, becoming something even more than a Gumio.
Something more? In what way?
A chunho.
Shunho. Both of them look at me.
Pardon?
Shunho. I know the word, but not how I know it. As if Juliet's explanation unlocked a forgotten memory of my own.
That's what I'd be. If I swallowed the bean when it was ready. Tunnel. A sky fox.
Shunho. I don't know what it means, but I know it's the next step in my existence. More than a Gumio.
If you swallowed it. I suppose that makes sense, but it hardly sounds pleasant.
It isn't.
My necklace, I inspect the bead yet again. The glow must be related to what Juliet is saying. That it's getting closer to being ready. I don't know if the rest of me is, though.
But why now? I don't think that many people have forgotten me recently, but it started changing so fast.
It's magic. Even as a boring old human, I can tell you that magic never works how you think it should.
Hey, Vicky, how are you? How you been, girl? You took that test 4 days ago? Well, I'd say it's pretty accurate.
Not just magic, but also myth. Myths tend to have some roots in truth, but are incomplete or warped by retelling. Trust your eyes and your heart, not just what Aspen and I find.
Right. Besides, who knows how much farther it has to go? It could keep getting brighter and brighter for a long time. I've seen... I'll see if it looks any different this time next week.
Nice save, Nico. She was about to tell them about silver. I was about to mention silver, but managed to catch myself. I want to tell Captain Juliet about about her, but not yet. Not until I know her better myself. I don't think Silver's a chunho yet. She is not. Miho was able to catch up with her. I don't think she's a chunho. Not until I can convince her to meet them. It could take even longer for Silver to change than for my deed. Well, now that I think about it, what does the brightness of hers mean? That her bead has stored even more magic than mine? In the past 5 years, you've taken it 8 times. Something about that doesn't feel right. It can't just be about the amount. There has to be something. There's one more big question, too. One more big what if.
If I do that, would it mean people stop forgetting about me? If my bead isn't there to steal the memories?
That would be very nice if so.
Indeed. I couldn't say, but I share Aspen's feelings, as I'm sure you do too.
Yeah, I do.
I lock the necklace back around my neck. The more I learn about my powers, the more conflicted I feel. I know Aspen and Juliet mean well, but it's just not something they can understand. Even though Juliet has magic of her own, it's entirely different from mine. The conversation changes to recent events at the library and the Bell House, and none of us mention anything else about magic or Gumiho for the rest of the morning. Whatever's going to happen with my bead, I have to figure it out for myself. Oh, hey, it's the mom and the kid. Even though I'm preoccupied with thinking about magic, the morning goes by without any trouble. The library isn't very busy, so I finish my tasks quickly and then work on reading and writing. My pussy hurts a lot. Chat, my pussy is sore from my electrolysis. My pussy's on fire. My pussy's on fire until I come. My pussy's on fire. My pussy's on fire until it's numb. My pussy's on fire. My pussy's on fire until I come. All right. Back to the game. Stop fucking around, Neri. Don't let your life. Don't let the alcohol beat you, you dumb bitch. Oh God, I'm talking to myself. Fuck. When I hear the door open, I don't look up, just call out a greeting because I'm halfway through a worksheet. Then something floats into the edge of my vision to get my attention. Oh, hey, Gerby.
Gerby?
The familiar fable twirls in recognition. I think Gerby would sound like a Korok from Legend of Zelda if Gerby talked. You found me! The familiar fable twirls in recognition. I'ma try it. Hold on, LRB, hold on. Let you do the math with the results. Okay, I'll do that. The math is adding up to you're a bottom, Tessa. Never once have you done this test out of 8 times, and you have leaned more on the top side. Okay, I'll be right back. LRB Industries isn't liable for sensation loss. Well, guess what, LRB? One of the things they recommended to me to do for the aftercare post-op is to ice periodically when the pain gets too intense. So that's what I'm going to do right now. That's why I use toys. They help with sensations. I'm icing my pussy! It's cold! That's so fucking cold! LRB, don't you fucking dare clip that. Don't you dare clip me icing my pussy live on stream. Don't you fucking dare. Ooh. Okay, when I do it with the... Hold on, this towel's a bit too... Because I'm putting ice against my pussy, Mama M Media. That's why I'm yelling. Wouldn't you be yelling? Hold on, I might need a thinner rag to get the full effect of this. Because, like, I just put it, like, I grabbed, like, a full-on towel. But I think the towel is too thick and it wasn't really doing anything. Hold on. Ah! Yeah, too cold to just go fucking... Oh, God. How was that? Nice. Can you bring me a thinner rag, babe? Fuck you. It touched my pussy! Oh, thank you, beloved! What's Skimble doing? Is he being a brat? Okay. Yeah, that ice is actually helping.
Hi, me!
Yeah, for an operation of this level, with how much I had done in a very, very sensitive area, yeah. Previously, when I had a similar operation, it took me like a month to fully recover. I'll probably still be feeling it in New York. You didn't actually, partially because Nary can find me. Listen, LRB, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't care. Do whatever you want. Oh, hey, could I have another, like, freezy pop?
Hey there. What's up? I'm looking for a super special buck. Do you want to help me find it?
Bug collection.
Here in the library? I haven't seen any weird bugs. Nah, it's not in here. It's in the woods. It's a special butterfly where if you touch it, you turn into a butterfly too.
Lexi decided to put the freezy pop on against my back. Mm. You can have the blue ones. I don't care. You can bring me like a red one or something. I don't care. Oh, you have a blue one too. See, I'm not hogging it, you liar! You have beautiful tits, by the way. Shouldn't have asked. I don't think Nary screaming pussy is good when my teen is here. LMAO. I'm very sorry, Mama M Media. I will tone it down and be a safe for work drunk Nary. Like that's ever gonna happen. Somebody once told me though. I was echoing you. Well, the years stop coming and they don't 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 stop coming. I gotta stop that. Mama M Media is here with the child. Okay, weird bugs. Tommy flaps his arms, imagining what it would be like to have wings. Ugh.
I kinda like how I am already. Where's your mom at, though?
He frowns.
She's at her house. I told her I was gonna go, but I don't think she heard me.
Howard Stern's a creep. Knowing Gwen, once she realizes Tommy's missing, she'll go on a panic looking for him. I doubt I could just make him go home, though. Guess that means I have to keep an eye on him. Poor me. Just like me, Mio and I are the same. Drunk and having to be legally responsible and mature for children when we clearly should not be trusted with that responsibility.
Alright, I'll go with you. But I'm not gonna touch it if we find it. Okay, yay! Did you hear that, Kirby? Me's gonna come with us!
I love how he calls her me. Oh, RevoCat, thank you for the head pats. Is it over? Thank you so much for the head pats, RevoCat. I should probably hydrate after I'm done with this crazy pop. Hmm. Hopefully my sucking noises aren't being picked up by the microphone. Gerby flaps his petals just like Tommy flaps his arms. Yah-da! That's Gerby's voice now. I've decided it. It's canon. His voice is like a Korok voice. Hydrate with more booze? If we have more booze. Tommy can see Gerby. He's been the only human that's been able to see Gerby. His parents think that my sucking noises are being picked up. Oh no. Tommy's parents thought that Gerby was just an imaginary friend. But then Miho's like, actually, I can see Gerby too. And they're like, wait, what the fuck? Remember how that was a thing? That was like a plot thing. I put away my things, then follow Tommy out the door. Before I go, I send a quick message to Gwen to tell her that Tommy is with me. Eventually, we reach Mount Victoria. It takes a lot longer walking with Tommy than it would take on my own.
So, how do we find this thing?
A Wolfie? Cheap viewers on... Are these bot accounts? Are these fucking bot accounts? I may have to do something about that if these are bot accounts. Let me see this profile. Wolfie will be monitored as a suspicious user. We had another suspicious user, too. Who was the other? Fragger Teagle was also a suspicious user. Account suspended or deactivated. Already? I guess I don't have to worry about Fragger Teagle anymore. Yeah, how do we find this thing?
We just have to look for it. It's got bright purple wings like Gerby, so it should be easy to spot.
Okay. Kid, you have no idea. Kuma Bear Bot Blocker. Don't remember the actual name. I might have to do something about these fucking bots. They're a pain. I let him lead me around the area while he checks all the flowers and plants that he can. We see all sorts of other bugs, but not the one we're looking for. These aren't the bugs you're looking for. Alright. Kumabot Defender. Okay, thank you, Tessa. I'll look into that. And BRB, just a sec. I feel like we haven't gotten very far. Tessa Venus, you would not happen to be referring to Yorikuma Arashi, would you? Gao Gao. Raifu sexy shabadabadu. Shabba! Dubba dubba dubba! Okay. Yurikuma Arashi is a very, very great anime. If you like lesbian bear girls, fucking watch Yurikuma Arashi. I let him lead me around. Well, he checks all the flowers and plants that he can. Oh yeah, I read that. I keep half an eye out for the butterfly. But also watch to make sure Tommy doesn't touch something poisonous or bitey by accident. While we're wandering around, I notice that the area we're in is kind of familiar. Kuma 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 Bear? I don't know that one. Kuma 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 Bear. When did it... Oh, it's a female isekai protagonist with the Yuri harem. I'll have to check that one out. Have you seen Yurikuma Arashi? God. If I had a nickel for every time Japan has made a lesbian anime about bear girls, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happens twice. Yurikuma Arashi should be in dubs by now. Like, I remember watching it like fucking 10 years ago, if not more.
Hey, Tommy. Wanna see something neat? Is it a bug? Nope. Okay, I guess.
It's just a short walk to my den. The condition isn't great, and I have to tidy it up a bit so it's recognizable.
What is this? It's my den. It's where I lived when I first came here. Whoa.
Both Tommy and Gerby inspect my handiwork.
It used to be a lot nicer. Now it's kind of beat up. I bet I could still fit in there. Yeah, probably.
I wouldn't, though. Tommy pokes around the entrance for a little bit, clearing away some of the leaves and other stuff that's blocking it. Listen, here's the thing. If I know nature, someone else has moved into that hole. Nature abhors an unfilled hole. So if one animal moves out of a hole and leaves the hole behind, another animal will fill that hole. If there's a hole, nature will put an animal in it. That sounded dirtier than I wanted it to sound.
Do you like your new home more?
Yep.
At the library? Oh, yeah. My old house was better, where I lived with Mom and Dad. Dad still lives there, but now Mom has a different place where she lives. I have to go there sometimes. You don't like it? I don't want to have 2 homes. I just want one with all of us. Me, Mom, Dad, and Gerby. Come on, I don't see any butterflies here.
Nah, Tenshi Muyo. No need for Tenshi was, kind of problematic. We start walking again, but I don't let us get too far from the main path. Tommy and Gerby are still looking around for the butterfly, but I can tell Tommy's heart isn't in it quite as much. There was, I think probably my favorite, episode of No Need for Tenshi, or Tenshi Muyo, or whatever, was, so they had that little creature pet mascot that could turn into a spaceship. And their spaceship got stolen, but the little animal could turn into a spaceship, and they were all riding in the little animal spaceship. And it was like, okay, you know what we need to do to catch the thieves? We gotta speed up our little animal friend. And they do that by feeding him, like, fucking hot sauce. I don't have any experience with any of the issues Tommy's dealing with, or the rest of his family, but I feel like I should at least say something. Hey, Skimble! Hey, Skimble, Skimble, come here. Come here, Skimble. Oh, Harrow is here, too! Here. Because I want him. Here, Skimble. Hi! Hi, Skimble. Oh, you got something stuck. You got popcorn stuck in your fur. How'd that happen? Hey, buddy. I love you, Skimble. You're such a silly boy. Okay, you're free. Be free.
You know, I'm kind of jealous. Why? Because your parents let you have 2 homes. I spent a long time not even having one home.
Oh, he's
I don't really
back.
count
Hi,
places like my den.
Skimbo Bimbo.
That was just a place to stay.
Get the popcorn out of his fur. Give him a smooch. You alright, Skimbo?
Until I moved into the library, I didn't have somewhere better. But you get to have 2! What about your parents? I don't have any. Not the same way you do.
Enjoy your list. Oh. Oh, that's your anime list. Okay. You dance in the vampire funds. No, thank you. Some good ones on that list, though. Ew, Sword Art Online. No, thank you. Ah. Okay, let's find some fucking bugs. Tanaka-kun is always lit. Tanaka-kun is always listless. You know what I hate about a lot of fucking anime review websites is they'll just shit on Witch from Mercury for no reason, but then they'll call fucking, I was reincarnated as a defibrillator in a fantasy world where I landed on a pair of elf titties. They'll call that a quote-unquote underrated gem. I'm drunk, Tessa. I'm actually very, very good at using my tongue. Just ask Lexi.
Even if they don't live in the same place, they both still love you lots, right?
My parents were just foxes, and I barely remember them or even think about them that much. Is that a challenge? Why don't we have a tongue duel to figure it out? By the way, can I just say on the subscriber icon that I have, I fucking love the detail of the two. I mean, I think I probably commented on that. The index finger and middle finger being cut short.
Hello, motherfucker.
Frosty Man, sir, welcome to the crime family.
I guess.
I'm not sure if anything I'm saying is helpful. I don't even know how to help Tommy, but I'm being honest at least. What he has for a family still seems pretty good, even if it's not perfect. In the end, we don't end up finding the magical butterfly, but we're still out looking around. My phone rings. Of course it's Gwen. I tell her where we are, and she promises to be here soon. I'm too innocent to do crime, said Tessa Venus. She lied as easily as she breathed. I saw your BDSM test results, you little brat. When she finally meets up with us, she doesn't even scold Tommy for running off, just gives him a hug and thanks me. As they go off back to her house, I reflect on what I said. Being a human is tougher than I used to think it was. What? Do you think you misread them? Oh, didn't you say... Oh, right, because you're subby. I thought, like, subby bratty, but I forget you're a very different kind of sub than Lexi. You're like a very, please, mommy, please, I want to be your slave kind of sub. Lexi has actually said those words to me. by the way. Can't confirm it has happened. I get the feeling that Tommy is trying in his own way, just like Gwen and Elijah are. Whatever it takes, I hope they're able to figure things out together. I'm not surprised when Aspen doesn't show up for breakfast. Before I fell asleep, she mentioned that she was feeling nervous about her meeting and expected to be up for a while and that she'd probably sleep in. You're innocent. You plead the fifth. Oh, Tessa. Oh, my dear, darling Tessa. I'm gonna make you plead for some other things, too. I offered to stay up with her, but she declined, saying she'd rather use the time to prepare. Her spot at the table is conspicuously empty as Juliet and I eat together, but I'm sure she'll show up eventually. I keep an eye on my phone for any messages from her, even as Juliet and I clean up and start our days, but I don't hear anything from Aspen. The library gradually gets livelier. I have my hands full restocking shelves and filling out papers. Finally, some familiar faces arrive, although Aspen's isn't one of them.
Be careful. If you drop it, we'll have to start all over.
I'm not going to drop it. You carry it if you're so worried.
I can carry it if you'd like, Pippa.
It's fine.
Oh, it's you three. I can hear the three kids before I can see them. Their voices only getting louder when Armand pushes the front door open and holds it for the other two. Cello enters first, followed by Pippa, who has arms wrapped tightly around the box. I've seen Valkyrie drive Mermaid. I feel like we got different tastes when it comes to Yuri, but who am I to judge? I'm also pretty degenerate. Like, there's a lot about Valkyrie Drive Mermaid that I didn't really care for. I thought it had, like, some pretty dub-conny moments at times, if that makes sense. But I mean, the whole thing is, it's basically just Soul Eater, but the Meister and the weapon have sex. Pretty much. They've come in every day since we visited the Bell House, so Pippa and Armand still remember me. I didn't explain my magic to them. They just chose to work up here.
Good morning, Ms. Mihu.
Oh, Cello's sleepy. Cello can't help but yawn. She thinks me.
Morning. Wow, you guys look exhausted.
Ugh. We are.
Cello and I stayed up all night finishing our project. Armand was only awake for like half of it.
You wouldn't let me touch the models, so why should I have to stay up?
You two, please.
Even Cello seems too tired to put up with her friends bickering today. They both huffed to stop arguing.
It was a long night, but we managed to get done. Since we're going back home tomorrow, we wanted to come show you and Ms. Aspen the final
Don't
version.
get me wrong. There's a lot about Valkyrie Drive Mermaid I liked, but it also got kind of so anything like dubcon / non-con, that crosses a line for me that for highly personal reasons I will not get into, and I'll just say that that's a line that I'm really not comfortable being crossed. I don't like dubcon / non-con stuff in any context. That is like my hard line in the sand, full stop. Don't fucking do it under any circumstances. no dubcon or not. Oh, you're just trying to keep your innocent line. Oh, Tessa, we already know that you're a little, that you've got some very interesting stories to tell us, Tessa. We all know you're not as innocent as you pretend to be. And if you're trying to pretend to be innocent, well, then maybe I'll just tie you up and beat that confession out of you.
What? Is that on the screen?
I'm talking to Tessa, who's in my chat. It's here somewhere. It's here. Okay, sorry, chat. Lexi is looking for her phone. I'm going to call her phone on my phone so she can find her phone. Lexi is licking my shoulder like a little brat. No, you were squirming. Shut up. Nah, that was supposed to be one, but I'm drunk and uncoordinated. And, okay, Lexi, listen for your ringtone. Fuck you. Do you hear it? I don't hear it, but I got headphones on. Okay, Lexi's off searching for her phone. Make sure the ringer is on more like, oh my god. Oh, Tessa, I have a hilarious story to tell. So, Lexi loses her phone a lot. This isn't the first time this has happened. But one time, she had just had it on vibrate because a lot of times she just turns the ringer off. But one time, she's like, hey babe, I lost my phone. Can you call it for me so I can find it? And I'm like, of course, Lexi, my beloved, my darling, my love of my life. And so I was sitting down. On the couch when she asked me, and I started dialing her phone. And as I dialed her phone, something like started buzzing right up against all the right places for me. And I was like, oh, hey babe, I found your phone. It was like a fucking vibrator, like fucking call Love Sense and tell them to make it enter into a partnership with fucking Samsung because that was, oh, that felt good. And Lexi, like, was really mad at me because I was, like, joking about it all. It is so fucking hot in here. I'm fucking naked. How am I still sweating my guts out? I'm, like, fucking dying of heat stroke here, chat. Oh my fucking god. Where's that? Hold on. Let me get this fan set up again, because it's fallen over. Give me a sec. I'll be right back. I just... Fuck this goddamn cat. Stole your phone. Evie stole your phone. 64 degrees in your room. It's like 81 degrees right here, and we have AC on and we have like air conditioning and 2 fans, and it's still fucking 81 degrees in here. You're gonna make bagels? Ooh, tasty. Okay.
She gave us a lot of advice at the Bell House.
Awesome.
And a lot of free refills.
Yeah, Ms. Aspen was super nice to us. Is she around? Nope. I haven't seen her yet today. I think she had a late night too. I'll try calling her.
I'm going to go put this down somewhere.
Oh, good idea.
All three of them go find a table where they can set up, and I pull out my phone to give Aspen a call. It rings for a long time, and I'm about to hang up when I finally hear the line
Hello?
click. Oh, Aspen, are you okay? Her voice is so groggy that she was clearly still
Hi,
asleep.
Aspen. Sorry to wake you up.
Miho? It's fine. Why are you calling so early, though? Is something wrong?
Early? It's almost lunchtime.
Huh?
There's a rustling sound, and then I can hear her groan.
Oh, I was up so late last night.
Oh, poor Aspen.
I remember. Did you get a lot done?
I got a lot of worrying done, at least. That's about it. But I'll be ready for this evening. I didn't mean to sleep through breakfast.
Poor Aspen. Hey, I've done that too, Aspen. It's okay. I feel ya.
It's alright. Cello and the others are here, though. They finished their project and wanted to show you. But if you're too tired, I can just send you a picture or something.
No, it's all right. I'll come over. I just need a bit to get ready.
Hides Mio-shaped body pillow under the bed and puts on clothes. Wipes off suspicious fluids.
Okay.
I need to stop making those jokes. Mama M Media is with a child. I need to stop making those jokes. God damn. I can't stop I need to stop making horny jokes. Mama is with a child.
See you.
Mama is with a child. Congratulations, Mama. Have you decided on a name for your child? Everybody give Mama EM Media congratulations. She's with child. I am the worst. I am literally irredeemable. I am a fucking monster. Just end me right now. I hang up and go let the students know what's going on. They wander around the library to entertain themselves while we wait. Finally, the library door opens. Library door! Library? Library! Library! Finally, the library! Oh, fuck! Chat! Chat! I fell out of my chair! I fell out of my chair! I'm so fucking drunk, I just fell out of my chair. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. Finally, the library door opens and Aspen enters, still looking half asleep. She manages to stumble in my direction, and I greet her with a big hug.
Good morning. Actually, good afternoon.
Don't remind me. I'm glad to see you, though.
Same.
Miss Aspen, over here!
From their chosen spot, the three kids wave at Aspen.
Miss Aspen makes me sound so old.
She grumbles quietly enough that only I can hear her, but she puts on a smile as we go over to the table.
Thank you for coming to see us. Were you up late working too?
Something like that, yes. But not as hard as you were, it seems. Congratulations on finishing your project.
Yeah! Despite her exhaustion, Aspen manages to use her customer service voice and seems genuinely excited for them.
Thanks.
Me and Cello worked really hard on it. I guess our mom helped too.
It was something the three of us all made together. But we wouldn't have been able to do that without visiting the Bell House.
I'm very excited to see. Is it in the box?
And nods. Armand reaches for it and pulls the box out of his way.
Here we go.
She carefully unfolds the flaps and reaches in, lifting out their project. Both Aspen and I gasp as we see it. It's a tiny version of the Bell House, about the size of a shoebox. The walls look like they're made out of cardboard or some other material, and the tables and chairs inside are made of clay. Aw, that's cute. I'm gonna get some, actual water to hydrate because I'm too fucked up right now. Fuck! I'm gonna be right back, chat. I'm not gonna... And don't worry, I'm not gonna fall over this time. That's so cute. Even the stretch of road outside the cafe is included, with the benches and flags and everything else. The smell of fresh paint emanates from the display, along with glue and other craft supplies. Yo, I fucking loved arts and crafts when I was a kid. It was one of the things I was actually fucking good at. I was like a weird, artsy, creative kid, which is not a lot of classes, not a lot of things you're good at in our fucking fucking bullshit education system. Assembly line education. Fuck off. Okay. Having a watermelon-flavored liquid death, hopefully it will make me less fall down out of my chair-ish. I can't... Oh, there we go. I opened it. I was about to say I can't open it. That would be embarrassing if I couldn't even pop a tab. Ugh, fuck. Have I ever been this fucked up on stream? I know I've been high on stream before, but have I ever, how many fucking bottles did I have today? 5? 6? I am really drunk. I just want to put this out there right now. Stream, and this is especially for you, Mama M Media's teenager. Don't drink irresponsibly. Drink responsibly if you can drink at all, or don't drink at all, but do not drink irresponsibly. Don't do what I do. Do not drink irresponsibly. Let me do that for you. I drink irresponsibly, so you don't have to drink irresponsibly. Or something. I don't know, I'm fucking drunk.
It's incredible. Wow.
It is incredible. I can, just picture it in my mind's eye, even though there's no graphics for it. Oh.
Yeah, this is amazing.
It is amazing.
Thanks.
Although Pippa... Oh, I thought you said you were innocent, Tessa. Are you asking to be punished? Do you want me to punish you for drinking irresponsibly after I told you not to, Tessa? Although Pippa sounds gruff as always, I can see her blush before she tries to hide her face. Aspen kneels down to get a better look, inspecting all the little details.
You even got the bell above the door. How cute.
It wouldn't be the Bell House without a bell.
The plants, too. Great job, everybody.
Chillo and Armand beam praise. Even Pippa manages a small smile.
Thanks for letting us spend time there.
And for all the coffee.
Of course. I remember the stress of homework and group projects very well. At least your group actually works together, instead of leaving it all for one person.
That was my fucking group project experience, Aspen, and I was the one person who fucking did all the goddamn work. That's why...
That's right.
Oh, Cello. Cello hastily answers, shooting Pippa a look before she could try to challenge it.
Thank you as well, Ms. Miho. I would have never found out about the Bell House if you didn't take us there.
You'll be there so you and yours can watch over me. Oh, I'll watch over you, all right, Tessa.
No prob. I'll take any excuse I can to go there.
It's true. I speak from experience.
Of course the girlfriend would.
Hey, you're one of those excuses too.
You're so cute!
Oh, I'm the excuse, am I? So it's the free drinks you're really visiting for?
Only sometimes. Sometimes you still make me pay.
Sounds like it should be always from here on out.
We both stare at each other for a second before slipping into laughter. Manages to push some of the tiredness out of Aspen's eyes. We chat with the kids for a while longer, swapping stories about Wellington and Amarina until it's time for them to pack up and get going. Aspen helps Pippa carefully return their projects to its box and close up. Then all 5 of us head outside.
Thanks again for all your help.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting you. I hope we can come back to Wellington again sometime.
Me too.
Yeah, it'd be great to see you kids again.
Yes. I wish we could stay longer, but I also miss home. It's kind of funny. I wasn't sure if I'd miss Amarina or not before we left, but now I definitely do.
What a very autistic feeling, Cello. Or, I guess homesickness is unique to even non-autistic people. Bagels with lots of cream, cheese. That sounds fucking tasty, Tessa. I need to hydrate with actual hydration. Okay? I can't be fucking falling out of my chair. That's a level of drunkenness that is... Hold on. They are delicious and... Ooh, fuck! Blueberry bagels! Oh, Tessa, you're making me jealous. Stop making me jealous. I want to put a blueberry bagel with cream cheese in my mouth right fucking now. God, Tessa, stop. Ugh. Ah.
Funny how fast that happens, right?
It is, isn't it?
Yes.
Cello and Miho are both 100% on the spectrum.
Take care, all of you. You're always welcome at the Bell House again.
We'll definitely come back if we can.
You just ate the last one. That's fine. You're on the other side of the screen anyway. You couldn't give me a blueberry bagel even if you wanted me. Even if you wanted to. Our 2 friends nod. Armand stoops down to pick up the boxes. I notice Pippa tense up, but she doesn't stop him.
Be careful.
I will.
Okay, time to go. Goodbye, and thank you again.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye! The final wave, we see them off until they've gone down the path and disappeared from sight. Once they're gone, Aspen slouches, sighing and
That was
yawning.
nice. I hope they get a good grade on their project.
Me too.
They better. It looks really good. Are you gonna be alright, though? You seem like you're about to fall over.
Like me? Like I've been falling over? No, Aspen's about to fall over because she's tired. And I'm about to fall over because I'm drunk.
I'm fine. It was nice to have the distraction for a bit. Now all I have left to do is wait for this evening.
Wanna go in? Or are you gonna wait at home?
I'd rather wait with you, if that's okay.
Of course. I was hoping you'd say that.
Aspen holds out her hand and I take it. Together, we step into the library and wait for the appointed hour to arrive. I sit on a bench with a book in my lap, pretending to read. In reality, I'm not even trying. I'm watching the plaza across from me, where Aspen sits at a table alone. Okay, hold on. One sec, chat. One sec. I got myself another freezy pop, in case you all decided. Oh fuck, hang on, chat, hang on. I gotta take. We have an emergency. My mom is coming over and I'm fucking naked. I have to put clothes on very quickly. Fuck. I put that freezer on. Okay, I am clothed. I am dressed. I am wearing clothes now. So my mom won't just walk in on me completely naked, walk into the apartment and see me completely naked at my computer. Fuck. I was not expecting her to come over today, but apparently she's on her way. I offered to sit with her, but she declined, saying this was something she needed to do alone. Still, she knows I'm watching, even if I'm too far to hear. I'm sorry, Miho. Some battles you have to fight alone. Oh! Fuck! I just covered myself entirely in Freezy Pop. God damn it! Fuck! Fuck! God damn it. Still, she knows I'm watching, even if I'm too far to hear. Pulling my phone out of my pocket, I slowly type a message wishing Aspen good luck and send it. From a distance, I see her check her phone and an instant later receive a few heart emojis in response. Aww. Just as then, a stranger approaches her, and the two can talk for a second before Aspen jumps up to shake their hand. They both sit back down, and Aspen swings her chair in closer. They chat for a long while, enough for the waitress to come out and refill their drink several times. From what I can tell, it looks like the agent is doing most of the talking, and Aspen is mostly listening. Even from behind, I can tell when she's saying something. Because of the way she sits up and starts to move about animatedly. Didn't really give you any more nary a care sucking ASMR with that Freezy Pop. But I mean, that's my third one today. I don't want to have too many in one day. Also, it like landed all over my body and now I'm sticky. After a while, the agent opens up their briefcase and passes some papers to Aspen, who stares at them. The agent stands, and a few seconds later, Aspen does too. They shake hands a second time before the agent pays their bill and leaves Aspen lingering at the table. When a couple more minutes pass by and she still doesn't move, I get up to go to her instead.
Hey, you.
Startled, Aspen looks around before looking up to see me.
Oh, Miho! Sorry to keep you waiting. I was just...
It's alright. I don't mind. How'd it go?
Not that I have to ask since I already know the answer. If it had gone as I hoped, and I'm sure Aspen would be at her seat jumping for joy.
It went... fine, I think.
The fact that they even saw her is a good sign in fucking publishing. They wouldn't bother to meet with someone they didn't want to. Hang on, chat. Hang on. Uh,
You think?
Yeah. Shall we head back to the library? It's rather hot, isn't it?
it's extremely fucking hot. It's like fucking 92 fucking degrees.
Sure. Let's go.
It's not hot at all. In fact, it's downright pleasant. But I'm sure that's not the real reason she wants to get out of here. Oh no. Oh. I lead the way, and although Aspen never lets go of my hand, she doesn't say anything either. Ugh. Library still has a few guests in it. When we get there, we pass them by and head to the dining room instead, only to find it's already occupied.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Juliet! Juliet has papers of her own spread out on the table, but she sweeps them together and tucks them away as she greets us.
Hey!
Still silent, Aspen distractedly sits down, already pulling out the packet the agent gave her to examine. Juliet gives me a questioning look, and I offer a tiny shrug in response. I assume we're gonna find out what's on Aspen's mind soon. There are two parts to the packet. The first one is huge, almost as thick as a book. Hi, babe. Mom's coming over to get her laptop. Are you gonna put on a shirt? I am very angry about the fact that I have to be clothed too. This is not the fucking weather to be clothed in. Feels like a goddamn sauna in here. It's like I'm being baked alive inside a volcano. Fucking grilled nary on a skewer. Oh, I'm Bear Grylls, and I like to drink urine. You'll stare, Bane. Ah! Oh, that was a mic. You'll stare bare naked, Tessa? It's a good choice.
Bare naked.
Bear Grylls. You're drunk too, aren't you, babe?
No.
Are you sure? I love you. This game never fails to make me feel mushy and make me want to snuggle you. It's a visual novel. It has 5 chapters. It's long. Really, really fucking long. Except not on a skewer because lesbian. The second one is much smaller, but still lengthy. That's the one Aspen focuses on. She reads over the document, which has to be at least a dozen pages or long, if not more. Even worse, the printed words are really tiny. Finally, she puts both bundles into her bag, chewing her lip before speaking.
I think I can do this.
Do what?
Aspen snaps her attention to me, like she just noticed she's not alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. I spaced out.
Yeah, we could tell.
It's quite all right. It's clear you have a lot to think about.
Yes, well, hopefully I've got most of the thinking out of the way.
She slumps back, shoulders rising and falling as she sighs.
They said it needs a lot of work, which is understandable. I already knew that from all the rejection notices. I hadn't realised the scope of the issues, but fortunately they did. When I saw all the markups, I was taken aback at first. It made sense when I thought about it, though. They're a publisher for a reason, and as a first-time author, I want a publisher for a reason. So it needs a lot of work. A lot of rewriting, really. But they encouraged me to fix it up and then resubmit. They asked me to make my decision by Halloween, so I have a few weeks to think it over. But I think I'd be a fool not to do it, right?
Aspen looks at Juliet and me in turn, and from her knitted brows and small frown, I can tell Juliet is thinking the same thing I am.
You don't sound convinced.
It's a big decision. Surely you don't need to make it right away. Why not take advantage of the time they gave you to think about it?
I don't have to decide right now. But if I just let myself think about it too long, I'll never do anything. I've learned that the hard way. Besides,
Her voice drops and face falls.
there may not be another chance.
I follow her gaze, tucked into her bag near where the papers from the agent were stuffed. I can see the corners of several more empty envelopes. More for Aspen's collection. Nobody in this house is fucking neurotypical at LRB. They're all neurodivergent. She catches me looking and nudges the bag shut with her foot.
I suppose you're right, though. I should give it a bit more thought. It can wait until after the weekend, at least.
Relieved, Juliet nods.
I think that's a wise idea.
We spend the rest of the evening together, chatting and having a good time. You can believe that. None of us mention writing or Aspen's book again, including her. Still, there's something in the way she talks and laughs, like she's only half listening. I'd hoped that her meeting would make Aspen feel better and relax again, the way she was on our date at the gardens. Instead, it seems like it's done the opposite. That's what work fucking does to ya. Oh, fuck. Oh, hold on. Another phone call. Give me a sec. That was nothing. That was bullshit. That was a call I should not have answered. It was just to waste my time. That's just like, ugh, fuck. I actually, sent out a whole bunch of acting applications myself and am waiting on replies, so I've been checking my phone more regularly, too. For shit. You know, and then it's hard to see her struggle, and I wish there was something I could do. But I'm the least qualified person to give Aspen advice on something like this. I don't know anything about books or writing or publishers. I do know how important writing is to her and how many of her dreams revolve around it. I know how hard she's worked and will keep working, no matter what. I also know that it's something she'll have to decide for herself, with or without advice from Juliet and me. Of course, I'll support Aspen no matter what she chooses. I just hope that whatever decision she makes, she won't end up regretting it later. By the time Aspen has to head home, she's perked up a little bit, but not enough to make me stop worrying about her. Still, she says goodbye with a kiss and smile and promises to come by in the morning. Right now, that's enough for me. I'm fucking dry. Okay. I'm gonna save right there. I'm gonna save right there, and I'm gonna go to the bathroom, because I gotta pee. Who's back? Me. Sorry, I really had to go to the bathroom, chat. Aspen. On Saturday morning, I wake up around my usual time, but linger in bed for a while. I can hear the distant sounds of Aspen and Juliet having an animated conversation. How animated? How many frames of animation are we talking? Like 60 FPS? 90 FPS? What style of animation is it? Is it like anime style, like the whole game has been? Or have they suddenly become more 1920s rubber hosey? Aspen laughs and Juliet laughs. I don't know what they're laughing about, but I smile too. I like hearing my girlfriend laugh after all, no matter what kind of troubles are weighing on her minds. She's able to laugh despite everything. That's a win in my book. Oh, awesome. What's the command, Tessa Venus? What is the command, Tessa? Aside from a couple of hasty meals, it's been a while since the two of them have really gotten to spend much time together. Sometimes it's easy to forget. They've known each other longer than they've known me. Fuck, marry, kill. Why don't we apply that to the three lesbians of Please Be Happy? I'll say fuck, marry, kiss, because I don't want to kill any three of them. But let's try that. So for my answers for the three characters in this game for fuck, marry, kiss, I'd fuck Aspen. Girl's got under a lot of stress. She seems like she needs to blow off some steam. I'd marry Juliet. Juliet, I'm sure, gets pretty lonely with all her extended family. And I'd kiss Miho. I would not kill Miho. I'd kiss Miho. And then I'd adopt her and raise her as my child. Because Miho seems like she needs more familial love in her life. Outside, it's shaping up to be another beautiful day. There are clouds, but none of them are rain clouds. Trees and grass sway in a gentle breeze beyond my window. Be sure and give me your answers to the FMK game for Miho, Juliet, and Aspen. I've had more beautiful days here than I can count. Even Wellington weather you have the same answers as me for fuck, marry, kiss. You'd fuck Aspen, marry Juliet, and kiss Miho. Like, I was tempted to say fuck for Miho because she's adorable, but I figure that what Miho needs most in life is like a mama. And I don't mean like a mommy dommy, but I mean like someone to like take care of her. Not in that way, but I mean to like be there for her and support her. I mean, she's got that in Aspen and Juliet, but that's what she's been going most of her life without. And that's very sad.
I've given it lots of thought.
I have, but I still can't decide. Regina really wants me to take it, of course, but...
Hey, new CG. Hey, where's Mio's necklace?
But there are good and bad parts of both.
Exactly. I feel like... I'm not sure who to compare it to.
No need to compare. I understand what you mean.
For a little while longer, I stay where I am, unseen. Not because I want to keep a proper spy on Aspen and Juliet, because I don't want to interrupt them. I just want to let them talk. Maybe I'll just do that. Hearing Aspen express some of her worries and hearing Juliet offer words of encouragement reminds me of some of my early statements. Both of them changed their lives around. Not always agree. Still, I should give them a chance to spend some time with just each other. Not because I feel unwelcome, but that hasn't really happened by our lives. Eventually, there's a moment of silence followed by the sound of a cup being set on the table. I choose this time with my necklace.
Ah, there you are.
Good morning, Miho.
Morning.
Good morning!
I'm going to the kitchen and grab a piece of toast and a napkin so I don't sit down.
Sleep well.
Sure did. Now that I'm up, though, I think I'm gonna go for a walk.
This early? Well, it was quite nice on my way up here.
Yeah, I used to go for morning walks all the time, but it's been a while.
You couldn't have picked a better day, it seems. Enjoy yourself then, Miho.
You have to marry to the top. You need someone to control you.
I will. See you when I'm back.
For good measure, I wrap a couple more slices of toast in a paper towel and put them in one of my deep pockets along with another apple and some extra jam. Okay. Hang on just a second. Be right back again. Sorry, Jack. Fuck. Crazy idea. Chad, hear me out. Hear me out. It is like a long fucking drive from where she is. But if she comes over and I'm still alive, I mean, she's probably just going to want to grab the laptop that she left behind here and go. What if I could get Dr. Care on stream, huh? How about that? I wave goodbye before I leave, and then I head back to my room to get dressed before stepping outside towards the road. Munching on my breakfast as I walk, I hum a song to myself that I heard on TV. I go in the direction of the ocean, same as usual. My days of aimless wandering really have decreased. I actually have places to go now and people to see. A day without any plans is a luxury. I wonder how Jung-in chose where to go on their travels. What first brought them to my forest all those years ago? Was it a whim? Or was there something in particular they were searching for? If there was, I hope they found it. I would have loved to ask, would have loved to tell them all about Aspen and Juliet. More than anything, though, I wish I could have thanked them. Our time together was short, even by human standards, but it still meant everything to me. I take myself to Mount Victoria and start the familiar climb. Before I get to the top, I stop. It's only been a couple days since I last came here and saw Silver. Trying to visit her again so soon might be pushing my luck. Then again, so is trying to visit her at all. Lukewarm toast and apple in my pocket aren't much, but if she lives anything like I did, she'll still probably appreciate them, even if she doesn't say it. Instead of transforming, I stay on my 2 feet, heading in the same direction I went the last time. I'm not too concerned about finding her. If she wants to be found, she will. Keeping my eyes and ears peeled, I watch for a glint of silver fur, the sound of a snapping branch. When I finally spot her, it's purely by accident. Oh shit, is she here? Hold on. That was my neighbor. Lexi just got a package. Once again, she's in her human form, rather than Fox. Are you sitting? Hold on. Let me get comfy if you're gonna sit on my lap. Oh. I love you, babe. Do you want to read the game for chat?
Yes. Okay, sure. Oh, yeah, I'm just reading. with her back to me, she kneels at the edge of a patch of grass, attention focused on something I can't see. She doesn't move as I approach, although I'm sure the clap of my thighs makes sure that she knows I'm here.
The clap of Mio's ass cheeks She's got that big fox dumpy. She's got that cake. Miho's caked up. The clap of her ass cheeks alerts Silver to her presence.
Be careful.
Be careful. Be careful. Anyone with such a big dumpy might find themselves struggling to fit.
To fit in, to squeeze.
You squeeze through tight spaces. For sake. I halt, still a few feet away, my ass jiggling. At least she didn't call me a dog.
What is it?
What is it? It's your ass cheeks, Miho. It's your ass cheeks.
Oh my god.
Okay, keep looking. I approach delicately, highly conscious of any sound that my cheeks could make. Scanning the ground before every step, finally arrive behind her and look down to find my answer.
Lexi is very fascinated with asses,
I
chat.
just think it's funny. Okay, can we
Lexi
continue?
really likes asses. She's always smacking my ass.
Okay, we're continuing. A bird about the size of my hand lies on its side of the grass. It's alive, but clearly injured. I shouldn't be laughing.
Do you want me to read instead?
What happened to it?
What happened to it?
This one was blown
Somebody
from its
sat
perch
on
in a
it.
tree.
No, this one was blown
For
from
whatever
its perch
reason.
in a tree. For whatever
It was
reason,
too weak to fly.
Wait, it says that. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Now,
voice acted.
Its leg
Is
is
it
broken.
me or does Silver sound like
it won't be
Auro
long until it dies.
I don't know. You're screaming in my ear somewhere. Looking down to see that Silver is right about its injury. It struggles to flap its wings, but it can't even push itself up into a standing position.
Okay, my leg is starting.
Okay, goodbye. That's my time.
Sorry. Lexi Chomps, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary pals.
Poor thing.
I kneel down beside Silver.
You were trying to help it, right?
She scoffs.
It is beyond help. Such is nature's way. I simply thought to put it out of its misery.
You didn't, though.
Silence. Before doing anything else, I reach into my pocket and pull out the food I brought with me, holding it out towards Silver.
Here. I brought you this.
She looks at it, but doesn't make any move to accept.
What is this? Poison?
It's an apple. And some toast. It's not poisoned. I ate some myself. Ooh! And this.
I have to dig all the way down to the bottom to find the little pack.
Grape jelly.
Silver stares incredulously, like I'm trying to give her, well, poison or something. I set the food down by her knees and turn my attention back to the bird.
Let's get you some help, Birdie.
I cut my fingers together and reach for the bird, which finally gets a reaction from Silver.
What are you doing?
Her voice is sharp, like a knife.
I'm going to take this guy back home.
I may not know what to do, but I'm sure Aspen or Juliet will. It's better than just leaving it out here to die.
Why? It's weak. Even were it to survive today, it's only a matter of time before something else claims its life.
So what? I'm sure that time still matters to it. Both of us can relate, right?
As gently as I can, I slide my hands around the struggling bird and scoop up the poor little thing. Its beady eyes look around frantically, and I can feel its tiny heart pounding in its tiny chest. I start heading back towards the library as fast as I can. Before I get very far, there's a noise from behind me, and I look back to see Silver following me. An empty paper towel dangles from her hand. Smiling to myself, I keep walking. When I step from the woods back onto the path, I expect Silver to have disappeared. Instead, she takes a few cautious steps out, looking left and right as if a car might come barreling down the mountain. Avoiding my eyes, she walks past me and keeps going, like she was planning to do this anyway. When we reach the base of Mount Victoria, she's a few meters ahead of me, and I clear my throat loudly to get her attention.
It's this way.
She stomps after me, annoyed at Wellington for its geography or something. Her clothes, which are clearly meant to help her sneak around at night, stand out like a sore thumb in the morning sun. They also must be hot as hell. If either of those things bother her, she doesn't let herself show it. I curl my fingers to shade the bird as much as I can. It seems to have calmed down a little. That's probably more from exhaustion than anything. When we reach the library, Silver trails far behind. I wait at the entrance, not sure if she's coming or not. I don't ask. She'll do what she wants either way. After a moment, she walks up the hill and joins me. I simply nod in acknowledgement before I push open the door with my shoulder, Silver behind me like a shadow. Within seconds, Aspen pops her head out from the dining room.
Ah, Miho, we were just...
That noise Aspen just made. Play that again.
Ah, Miho, we were just... Ah, Miho, we were just...
Choking in surprise, Aspen's eyes go wide as a saucer as she notices my companion. She disappears from sight, and I can only imagine what she's saying to Juliet right now. Behind me, Silver looks around in curious awe, although she stops when she notices me watching. I jerk my head towards the dining room and head in. Both Aspen and Juliet are there waiting, trying to appear casual. But by the way they're both silently staring at the entrance, I'm sure it's just an act.
This is Silver.
She nods at the ground and says nothing, displaying nothing of her usual venom or drama. It feels as if she's hiding behind me, which is something I wouldn't have expected her pride to allow.
It's quite nice to meet you, Silver.
Charmed.
None of them know what to say. I can't blame them. Fortunately, there's something more important to talk about.
We came back here because we need some help. Or at least this guy does.
I uncurl my fingers and tilt my hands for Aspen and Juliet to see. I doubt either of them noticed I was even carrying something. They both looked to see.
What's this?
The bird starts to struggle again. Probably because of how many more people are suddenly staring at it. I mean, it's funny how, Miho they were gonna find out about Silver eventually. Let's see if they still remember her after this.
Ah, his leg. I'll be right back.
Peering at the little bird, it doesn't take Juliet more than a second to see what's wrong. She hurriedly departs for the stairs, moving right past Silver. Without a glance, Silver lurches to the side to get out of the way all the same. Aspen grabs one of the dish rags and folds it up to make a small square and then sets it out on the table.
Here, why don't you put him down on this? I read that it's best to put him in a box or somewhere enclosed, but this will do for now.
I gently lower the bird onto the makeshift cushion. Its eyes still dart around, but it doesn't the struggle as much. I sigh with relief at being able to unfold my hands, shaking and stretching them out before washing them several times. Juliet returns soon with her phone in one hand and a small cardboard box in the other. Using a kitchen knife, she cuts a few holes into the sides of the box and then puts it aside.
Miho, will you help me move him?
She takes 2 corners of the rag and I grab the other 2. We carefully lift it over the box and then set it down inside.
Do you think it'll be okay?
I keep my voice at a whisper. Even though the bird can't understand our words, I still don't want it to hear.
I hope so. If not for you, it certainly wouldn't have a chance. I've contacted someone who will be able to provide better assistance than we can. She should be here shortly.
What did she do? What did she... Did she steal your smoothie? She stole a little bit of your smoothie. Okay, so Lexi had a fruit smoothie, but Harrow stole it. Little cat thief. Okay. They brought the burb to the library, and they're gonna help the burb. Also, Juliet and Aspen have met Silver now.
Is it a vet?
No, a contact at the nature preserve. She's rescued quite a few unfortunate creatures like our friend here.
I've never heard of a nature preserve before. What's that?
It's a conservation area on the north side of town. They have a bunch of protected land where they rehabilitate injured animals or ones that can't survive in the wild. I used to go there on class trips sometimes. One time we had a sleepover there, and I saw a kiwi.
She smiles fondly as she recalls the memory.
Whoa. I didn't know a place like that existed.
It's far from the only one. There are dozens more in New Zealand alone, of all different sizes.
Looking at the box on the table, I can't help but feel a little bad for our friend. He's probably never going to see his home on Mount Victoria again. He doesn't even get a say in it. But where he's going doesn't sound half bad. Like Juliet said, he probably wouldn't have even survived if he'd been left on his own, if not for me and for...
Silver?
I only now realize that she's gone.
Oh, I didn't even notice her leave.
She's like that.
I go out into the hallway, looking up the stairs and around the room for her. The front door is open, but only a crack. Something's keeping it from closing. I spot something on the floor, jammed between the door and the wall. It's the gnawed core of an apple, wrapped in a breadcrumb-covered paper towel. Laughing, I pick it up and throw it in the trash, letting the door shut behind me. She pieced out. Silver fucked off. She pieced out. In the dining room, Aspen and Juliet are both seated again. It's far past Juliet's bedtime, but she looks as awake and alert as I've ever seen her. I sit down, waiting for the question I know is coming. It doesn't take Aspen more than 2 seconds.
So, who exactly was that? Obviously she was a Gumiho, but...
I take a deep breath and try to think of where to begin.
It's a long story.
You know that's my favourite kind.
Good, great one, Aspen. Nodding, I finally settle on where to start.
She used to be a fox, just like me.
When bedtime rolls around in the evening, I'm more than ready for it. Climbing over... pets action. I really appreciate it. Bedtime rolls around in the evening, and I'm more than ready for it. Climbing over the bed to reach the window, I pause for a moment to enjoy the breeze. I've kept it open all day. As I reach up to pull it shut, the wind intensifies for just a moment. The flowers on my desk shake, and my scroll rolls off the edge and onto the floor. I slide the window closed with a dull thud, and then pick up the fallen parchment. It's been a while since I opened it, but I still know every crease and rough edge by heart. Unfolding it, I stare at the familiar but unfamiliar scrawlings. Would that guide at the museum exhibit have thought if they saw my scroll, would they read it? Well, they probably would have thought I stole it from somewhere. No matter what it says, I probably got more use out of it than John Mead ever expected. What kind of person gives a scroll to a fox? Hang on. Give me a sec. And again, that was part of what made them so special. My phone buzzes and I set the scroll back down as I see Aspen's picture appear.
Hey! Hey, you weren't in bed yet, were you?
Nope, not in bed. 110% awakeness.
Nah, not yet.
Oh well?
Soon though.
Oh well?
You know, you can use your points to make me do more things than that. You can make me have to sing for 5 minutes. You can make me have to say something in a bikini voice or a sexy voice. You can ban me from saying a word in real life. You can ask me to bully you or to praise you. You have 24.5k points. That's a good number of points. I got in. That's a very, very good number of points. I gotta build up my points on your channel, Tessa. I'm lagging behind you. I got some catching up. I mean, you got enough points for pretty much everything on the list. It just depends on whether I think sing mode has only been redeemed once, and well, we gotta fix that, don't we? Hey everybody! Hey everybody! Everybody in the chat! Spice up your life! Everybody in the chat! Spice up your life! Everybody in the chat! Follow Tessa Venus! Go follow and watch Tessa Venus. Get her to affiliate. We gotta fix that. She's not affiliate. We gotta fix that. So you need more watch time and more regular viewers, right? That's what you need? Oh, I think Dr. Care is here. Dr. Care is at the door. Mama. Say hi to chat.
I won't keep you up. I just wanted to say goodnight again, and that I love you.
I love you too.
So, yeah, I got the TSA thing. Okay. Should be in my wallet, which is somewhere. Oh, the old one. Yeah, the old one I think is also in the wallet. Yeah. Okay, we're playing Please Be Happy. And I'm reading it out loud to the chat.
But I don't mind staying up. Is everything okay?
I can hear the sound of Aspen's blankets and an annoyed meow as she moves around on the other end.
Yeah, I'm fine. I couldn't fall asleep, thinking about all the editing I have ahead of me. Today was nice, though. I'm glad I got to see you and Juliet. And Silver.
Let's see if she remembers who Silver is in 2 days' time.
Me too. And the burn.
Nope. Talking to chat. Aspen laughs.
Right, and the bird.
Earlier, I told her and Juliet about the other times that I had met Silver. And some... Oh, you want me to redeem? You want me to... You did a sexy voice redeem? You spent your channel points on giving a sexy voice redeem with my mother in the room. And you want me to lie through my teeth. Because we both know that that's not true, Tessa. Well, whatever. You want me to lie for you, Tessa? I'll lie for you. Oh, wrong thing. Tessa Venus is a sweet and innocent girl. There it is. There's your 1,000-point sexy voice redeem, Tessa. Was it worth it? Getting me to embarrass myself in front of my mother, who doesn't care anyway. It was worth it. Earlier, I had told her and Juliet about the other times I had met Silver, and some of what I'd learned about magic. I'd kept the details of her past secret, though. It just isn't mine to talk about.
I'm sure he's very glad he met the two of you as well.
Yeah, I mean, he'd be dead if he hadn't met us.
Yeah, well, I couldn't just leave it there. Even if it can't have a normal bird life or live in the forest.
So happy you're so far away, so I can't come over there to punish you, Tessa? Is that it?
At least it's got someone to take care of it now. I didn't really do that much.
I mean, you brought it over to them.
You did plenty. Many people would have left him to die, if they even noticed him at all.
Scissors. I might need scissors to open this.
Maybe.
Oh, it's Lexi's, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Lexi, got another package for you. I also didn't tell her and Juliet about how Silver thought we should just abandon him, too. The reason I gave Silver for why I couldn't do that was true. Although I can't blame her for not believing me or understanding. Someone saved my life once, too. But Silver was chosen to die.
I thought that it should have a chance too. Even though it's just a bird, it's still alive. I'm sure people would have said I'm just a fox before.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how to help it. I just hoped you or Juliet would. That was really the lucky part.
Yeah. Oh, your music was fine, Tessa. Your music was just fine. I might do something with, like, fucking... damn package. Oh, I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Fuck. Come on, kitten claws. Keep it at that volume for the stream. Sounds like a plan, Tessa.
That and Juliet knowing someone else to contact. It took a lot of people to save that bird, huh?
It did. Even Silver, in her own weird way. I think she was glad it survived, too. Getting the tape off this package with my claws. There's no response from the other end, although the claw call is still going. Just a faint sound. And we are open. We are in business. The gimme. Babe!
Aspen?
I listened to the noise for a second, and I realized it's her breath. She's already fallen asleep. Smiling, I leave the call running. As I set my phone down next to my pillow and lay down, after a few seconds, the screen turns off. Aspen's photo disappearing as well. What's wrong? Did not find it.
Sleep tight.
2 weeks later.
Okay, you can open your eyes.
I take my hands off my face and look around. Aspen's apartment doesn't seem any... Oh, do you want me to... I mean, I could just raid into someone else's stream and help you look for this thing. I'm not sure where it is. Okay, I'll just keep going then. I take my hands off my face and look around. Aspen's apartment doesn't seem any different than usual, apart from being a bit untidy, but she stands there in front of me, beaming with her hands behind her back.
Maybe it's a little silly to celebrate a 1-month anniversary, but I have a gift for you.
Ooh, what's the gift?
A gift?
Aspen laughs and steps closer to me.
Yes, although it's kind of a gift for both of us.
Oh! Slowly, she brings her hand around and reveals what she was hiding. It's a stack of papers, too small to see her manuscript. Is it battery operated? Is what battery operated? What are you talking about, Tessa? Is the gift... I see what you're getting at. You're making a joke. It's paper, so I don't think it's that kind of gift. Yet. It's a stack of papers. Too small to be her manuscript, but similar. She turns the stack so I can see the front page, which only has a few words written on it, short enough that I can sound them out.
The Fox and the Grove.
Yes, the title was supposed to be a placeholder, but I rather like it. It's a new story that I wrote. You can probably guess what it's about.
I flip through the pages. There's only text on one side, and a lot of blank space. Still just holding and looking at this present makes my heart swell.
I can't believe you already wrote a new book.
It's much shorter than my novel. More like a kid's book than anything.
Still, that's amazing. I didn't even know you were working on this.
That's because it was supposed to be a surprise, silly. It's just working on all these changes to my novel. I needed something that I could write on the side for fun.
No wonder you've been so tired all the time. You've been working on 2 things at once.
It's fine. I'm fine. Once I'm done with the edits, everything will be back to normal. Spending time on this felt like a treat.
The bright smile that doesn't quite hide the bags under her eyes. I wish I could believe Aspen when she says she's fine.
I only have a couple more days before I have to send in my revisions anyway. So by next week... Next week, I'll be able to relax again.
The area around her desk is messy, more than the rest of her apartment. Aside from her laptop and notebooks spread across it, there are empty coffee cups, loose sheets of paper, and wrappers from fast food and frozen meals. Yeah, come on, I'm a fast food rapper. I rap fast like fast food. That was such a terrible fucking pun. I apologize. I am wholly deserving of the death penalty for that pun. The covers on her bed are unmade, revealing the shoebox that's hidden beneath it. The lid is bulging with how many letters are stuffed into it. Noticing my stare, Aspen zips over to the bed and pulls the sheets down to hide the box, kicking some clothes and other stuff on the floor under the bed, too.
Anyway, here, for you. I love you.
I take the papers as gently as I can and hold them close to my heart as I lean in to kiss Aspen.
I love you too.
Aww, you're so cute.
Go ahead and make yourself at home. I need to take care of the cats and do all my other after-work chores.
Okay. Let me know if you need any help.
Of course.
So cute. Another kiss on the cheek. And she's off. It would be for them both. Yeah, it's not that kind of gift, Tessa. This time. Need any help, Dr. Care? On the other hand, it's hard to believe we've already been dating for a month. On the other, it's hard to believe it's only been a month. It feels like ages since we said goodbye at the bus station. I've had that feeling several times since coming to Wellington, where the days feel like they either rush by or drag on. Either way, they've passed, and I've been here for 3 months now. It's not the longest I've lived in some place, but I'm sure that at some point I'll pass my record. I kick my shoes and lay back on the bed, staring up at the ceiling with Aspen's new book on my chest. Everything around me is the faintest trace of Aspen's perfume, along with her ever-present smell of coffee, blankets, sheets, the pillows, all of it. Even out of the room, her presence is all encompassing. From the bathroom over the sound of the running shower, I can hear Aspen singing something to herself. I wonder if she knows I can hear her. Or maybe she's doing it because she knows I can hear. Even her singing voice is the best. It's surprisingly clear and stable. I like listening to it just because it's hers. Right when I'm about to sit up, one of Aspen's cats, I think it's Byron, hops up on the bed beside me I expect him to run away as soon as he recognizes me, but to my surprise, he doesn't. He sniffs my ear and my tail, and then cautiously nuzzles my face.
Aw. Hey, buddy.
I reach out to try to pet him, but that turns out to be too much, and he darts away.
Well, it's better than last time.
Certainly is. I move back down to the floor and back and put my back against the bed, setting the papers in my lap. They're stapled together at the top, but I'm afraid of tearing and damaging them. Put that down. Oh, I know where I'll put this down. Hold on one sec, chat. I'll be right back. Okay. I got another liquid death because my throat is kind of dying. Might raid someone soon, and I think I've picked out who that's going to be. Even though I know Aspen could print another copy, there's something special about this one. It's the one she made just for me. I would have raided you if you were still alive, Tessa. I'm gonna have to do that at some point. Prepare yourself. The crime family is gonna raid your ass. I make sure there aren't any other cats around who might cause any issues, and then turn to the first page. In the middle of the forest was a grove, and in the middle of that grove was a log. It had been years since it had fallen, and once one of the proudest trees around, and now in death was home to an abundance of life. It takes me a long time, probably longer than it should, to read through, but it's not just my slow pace with the words. Oh, don't worry about it, Tessa. The crime family actually tends to do reverse robberies on other streamers with their raids. So you'll probably wind up, like, getting bits for it or something, or more follows or something. It's also the memories that they call to mind. I can picture exactly what the log looks like. I can smell the damp grass and feel the breeze on my fur. Seeing Jong-in's words written out brings a lump to my throat. I carried them around in my head for so long before I even understood them. Now seeing them written down, they'll last forever. Some details are different from reality, and of course Aspen's book doesn't use any names, but it's still my story. Back when I first met Aspen, I told her I didn't have any story to tell. Now, reading it back to myself, I can kind of see why she found it so interesting. Maybe there's always been more to me than I thought. Eventually, Aspen emerges from the restroom, her hair still wet. Spotting the papers in my hand, she approaches me with a smile.
Hey, no dripping!
Oops, good save.
I can't let my favorite book get ruined after all.
Favorite book?
Yeah, I loved it. I really loved it.
After putting the papers on the nightstand where they'll be safe, I stand up so that I can give Aspen a hug.
I'm so glad. That makes it all worth it. I was worried I might get something wrong or forget an important part, but...
I cut her off by tapping a finger to her lips.
It was perfect.
Kissing my finger, Aspen smiles.
It's what you deserve.
I just cracked my thumbs. I'm sorry. Hey, Dr. Care. What? Okay. Okay. You going somewhere? Okay, say goodbye to chat. Goodbye to chat. Have a lovely evening. Also give a special shout out to Tessa Venus in particular, who started yesterday. Tessa Venus, good luck. I hope you make affiliate. Good luck. She said bye-bye. Aspen goes to dry her hair, then busses around finishing up her chores before returning to my side. Leaning against me, she yawns.
You should go take a nap.
Even without the yawning, it's clear that she needs rest, and hasn't been getting
I
much.
can't nap. You're here. Besides, I haven't done any of my writing for the day.
Wouldn't you write better if you're not tired?
I haven't been not tired for years. And what about you?
What about me? I'm fine.
But if I'm asleep, then that's less time that I get to spend with you.
We're still together. It'd be the same as if you were writing, right?
You have a point there.
I sit down in her desk chair, locking off her computer and crossing my arms. Melodramatically sighing, she lays down on the bed and still faces me.
All right. If you insist.
Yes, Aspen. Get sleep. Take care of yourself.
But only for half an hour or so. If I ever sleep, you better wake me up before you leave, all right?
Okay.
I have zero intentions of waking her up. Yeah, Aspen, you need this. Just accept that you need to take care of yourself, and you're not just a perpetual writing machine. Self-care should always come first. Oh my god, that's the toy car Lexi was... Oh my god. Hold on. I should tell you what Lexi was doing. Mom. So, Lexi came over. She had this little toy car in her hand. And, she went, like, vroom, vroom, vroom. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And she just said, I thought you might want to use toys. She thinks she's so funny. It is funny, isn't it? That's why there's just a toy car here by my... Oh, hey, is that an Amazon gift card thingy? Awesome. Thank you very much. Yes. If it's not in my wallet, then I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you more information. I simply do not have more information. I'm sorry. Love you too. I will. Okay. Hold on, let me give you a goodbye hug. Gives me a doubtful eye.
I mean it. No slipping out silently so you can let me sleep or any nonsense like that.
I won't. I promise.
She is stubborn. Removing her glasses and putting them on the nightstand, Aspen offers me one last
Good.
smile. Pulling the blankets up to her shoulders, she rolls over to face the wall. It doesn't take a minute before I can hear the shift in her breathing. She is out like a light.
Just like on the phone.
Aww. Half an hour comes and goes while I watch idiot videos on Aspen's computer or reread the book she wrote for me. Of course, she shows no signs of waking up anytime soon. Good. She needs the rest. I won't wake her up, but I won't break my promise either. It's simple. If I can't leave until she gets up, then I just won't go. I entertain myself and time passes by. Byron the cat gets bold enough to try approaching me again, and Percy comes with him too. They sit down in unison near my feet.
kitties.
Holding out of my hand, I stretch my fingers as far as possible. They stare out for a moment before one and then the other gives a curious sniff. Finally deciding I'm not a threat, they both rub against my leg, letting me scratch their backs. Their fur is soft and fluffy, like petting a pillow. They go back and forth around each other, suddenly not able to get enough attention. Well, it's not like I don't know how that is. Night falls, and even I start to get tired too. Aspen hasn't moved at all, other than to toss and turn occasionally. I send a quick message to Juliet to tell her where I am, and then set my phone down next to Aspen's on her nightstand, beside the printed pages. It all feels very normal, but in a good way. The little fox in her grove could have never dreamed of the things she'd see one day. Planes, phones, apartment buildings. All she knew of humans was a kind touch and a piece of paper. In some ways, that little fox never changed. Moving carefully as I ever did in the middle of a heist, I'd flick off the lights, half expecting the sudden darkness to disturb Aspen. But she doesn't budge at all. Same goes for when I climb into bed beside her. Oh, she's spooning her like I do to Lexi every night. I wrap my arms around Aspen, draping my tail across us both. She moves slightly, and I curse myself silently. I must not have been careful.
Miho?
Her voice is less than a whisper. It's barely a breath.
I'm here.
Good.
Within seconds, she's asleep again. Before I myself drift off, there's a soft thump on the bed beside me, and then a second one. Oh, Percy and Byron! Something warm and fuzzy rests against my back, and then again near my legs. I crane my head to look at the cats. They're both curled up into balls, paws near their faces, just like their owner. Byron stares at me in the dark, probably wondering why I'm looking at him. Deciding he doesn't care, he closes his eyes like Percy and Aspen. Feeling more content than I can ever remember, I shut my eyes as well and drift off into sleep. fuck? Well, I think I was gonna end it there, but what the fuck? I wake up to a sound from hell. It screeches and blares, so loud that it hurts. My eyes shoot open, and in an instant I sit bolt upright in a place I don't recognize. Where am I? What's going on? Beside me, something moves, and I stare at the pulsing lump in the darkness and suddenly remember the answers to one of my questions. I'm so disoriented, I forgot I was at Aspen's. She rolls over on to her other side, not reacting to the sound. Instead, she looks confused for other reasons.
Miho?
It's just the alarm clock. I nod, too tongue-tied to know what to say first. Pushing herself up on one arm, Aspen reaches all the way across me and fumbles around until she grabs her phone. As she pulls it past my face, I realize it's the source of the noise. She presses something on the screen, and the sound disappears. With a groan, she drops her phone onto the blanket between us.
Time to wake up.
My racing heart begins to slow back down. It was just her alarm clock. Duh. Yeah. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight, chat. We are going to find a good friend of mine to send y'all to.
Stop by again. I'll be here.
Thanks, Mr. Kim. I'm sorry I haven't seen you much in this playthrough. So, I'm going to send you all to Arya Starlight, who has raided me several times. She's a very good friend of mine. So I'm going to send you all to her. She's playing Pokemon Legends, and I want you all to be super good to Arya Starlight, okay? So, as always, be gay, do crime, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!